Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Very welcome to the session. And today, absolutely, we are going to start our function and formulas from very beginning. So I hope my voice is clear to you guys. Please confirm in a chat so that we can start. Right. So I believe everything is going okay. Good evening, good evening, and I believe everything is going to audible to you guys, and I am proper visible to you without delay. I would love to move on the Excel slide so that we can start our agenda today. And for new learners here, I am going to start it in a both language. Firstly, I am going to explain in English and again in Hindi because in the starting of the class I have announced that this class is going to in a proper English session first in English and again in Hindi. तो ये हिंदी और इंग्लिश दोनों में होगा सेशन, जो कि आज फंक्शन और फार्मूलाज को हम देखेंगे किस तरीके से हम यूज करते हैं. Not in any in the like a practical way. We are going to like a deep dive with some data set of sales data set, which is like a pizza sales data set, which is like a very real data set, so that we can relate our day-to-day work, how we can perform daily task in a like Excel in a like a data analytics term, right? So हम लोग बिल्कुल देखेंगे कि डेटा एनालिस्ट कैसे एक्सेल का यूज करता है और फंक्शन और फार्मूलाज को लेके. और हमने जो है अभी डेटा सेट लिया है वो पिज्जा डेटा सेट है, जो कि पिज्जा सेल्स डेटा सेट है. और मैंने ग्रुप में सेल डेटा सेट को शेयर कर दिया था, तो आप आई बिलीव आप लोग ओपन कर चुके होंगे और हमारे साथ प्रैक्टिस कर लेंगे, राइट? सो दिस इज नॉट गोइंग टू लाइक इन अ theoretical way, or not I am going to teach you in a that way, just we are going to learn theory part and not even the business use cases. So I'm here going to start with absolutely with the business use cases and how we can analyze the sales data by using the function and formulas. Before we begin, I just want to clear to you guys, so what are the function and what are the formulas and how many kind of the formulas are here, and how we can start writing our first formula, right? Because I considering many of us for very beginning person also here, so they are like a very less familiar with the functional formulas with the Excel, right? So I'm just going to turn off my video, and I'm just going to jump on the Excel slide so that we can start absolutely from the basic, right? So from here, I think my voice and my screen is also visible to you guys. If yes, so please confirm. I believe my Excel is not visible to you guys, and once you guys give me the confirmation, so we can start. तो एक बार आप कंफर्मेशन दे दीजिए कि हमारी जो है एक्सेल स्लाइड जो है अच्छे से आप लोग को विजुअल हो पा रही है, जिससे कि हम जो है अपना सेशन कंटिन्यू करें और आगे तक लेके जाएं. ठीक है, जो हमारा एम है डेटा एनालिटिक्स का मेन प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट के साथ हम देखेंगे कि किस तरीके से एक डेटा एनालिस्ट जो है रियल वर्ल्ड में काम करता है विद रियल डेटा, राइट? आई गॉट कंफर्मेशन. It's audible and visible to you guys, right? So what are the function and formulas actually? So function is like a pre-built formula in Excel that help to analyze or calculate or summarize our data in a quickly manner, right? So Excel क्या function क्या है? Function जो है pre-built formula है, जो कि एक्सेल में जो है हमें यूज करने के लिए होता है, जिससे हम डेटा को एनालाइज कर सकते हैं, कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं, समराइज कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, इन अ वेरी like a faster manner, right? So I want to give you the use cases of function where we use. So use cases, so we are going to use a function in in a data mining, in a data mining in a data mining. And for data mining, like suppose if our data have separated in a different location, and we need to find out that data, we are like collecting information from the different data sources, it can be in a CSV format, in a Excel format, or in a database like SQL or any other platform, right? So this is the way we are going to use for data mining, for data calculation, for data calculation, for data calculation. So we are going to use for data calculation, it's going to use like sum, max, minimum, average find out with the data. So ये यूजफुल होगा डेटा माइनिंग के लिए, डेटा कैलकुलेशन के लिए, और डेटा विजुअलाइजेशन के लिए ऑल्सो बी यूज, राइट. For data visualization also we use function, right? So before we begin, and finally for data analysis also, for data analysis, data analysis also we are going to use our functions, right? So before we begin, we have like a we should need to like understand what are the function and what are the formulas, right? So if we talk about the different, or we can like talk about if the type of function, if we talk about the type of function. So there are mainly two type of the function. One is called like वोलेटाइल फंक्शन, एंड सेकेंड वन इज कॉल्ड द नॉन वोलेटाइल फंक्शन, राइट. सो यहाँ पे दो प्रकार के फंक्शन होते हैं. अगर फंक्शन के बारे में बात करें तो यहाँ पे दो प्रकार के फंक्शन होते हैं, जिसमें एक होता है वोलेटाइल फंक्शन एंड दूसरा होता है नॉन वोलेटाइल फंक्शन. जैसे कि आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे वोलेटाइल फंक्शन होता है एक वोलेटाइल फंक्शन, एंड सेकेंड वन इज नॉन वोलेटाइल फंक्शन, राइट. So this is these are the two kind of function available here in the Excel. So यहाँ पे दो तरीके के फंक्शन अवेलेबल हैं एक्सेल में, जिसमें हम जो है एक नॉन वोलेटाइल फंक्शन होता है, एक वोलेटाइल फंक्शन होता है. वोलेटाइल फंक्शन का मतलब होता है कि रन विदाउट एनी पैरामीटर एंड इट्स recalculate automatically, right? Like with example we can understand, like we have formula called today. So here you can see it's not ask you for any argument, right? So just open parenthesis and close, and you will able to get the current date right here. So this is called the volatile function. If we talk about the non volatile function, so this is going to like a sum, like sum, yes, sum. When when you type sum here, you can see it's ask you some argument, right? Some argument here, like number one, number two, something like that, right? So this is called the non volatile function, which is called the non volatile function. तो दो तरीके का फंक्शन है, एक volatile function और दूसरा नॉन वोलेटाइल फंक्शन. सो यहाँ पे दो तरीके के फंक्शन हैं. मैं आप लोगों को क्लियर कर देता हूँ, जिससे कि जो भी बिगनर फ्रेंडली हैं उनको भी अच्छे से समझ में आ जाए कि क्या क्या होता है फंक्शन और किस तरीके से होता है, ठीक है. तो हमने देख लिया कि दो तरीके के फंक्शन होते हैं, ठीक है, जिसमें कि एक प्री बिल्ड होता है फंक्शन, जैसे कि हमारा टुडे हो गया, और दूसरा हमारा होता है सम, मैक्स, मिनिमम, एनीथिंग, लाइक वी लुकअप, कॉलम, एनीथिंग, एनी काइंड ऑफ द फंक्शन. सो ये होता है, ठीक है. सो दूसरा हम बात करेंगे कि फॉर्मूला क्या होता है. अभी तक हम बात कर रहे थे फंक्शन का, अब होता है फॉर्मूला क्या होता है. फॉर्मूला क्या होता है? तो फॉर्मूला एक्चुअली होता है, इट्स अ सिस्टम डिफाइंड फॉर्मूला, right? It's system defined formula in user and is a user defined function, is a simply single entity, like. So sorry, the function is a combination of the multiple formula is a combination of the formula is the combination of multiple function, राइट. और उसके बाद होता है फंक्शन. क्या होता है फंक्शन? होता है सिस्टम डिफाइंड. फंक्शन होता है सिस्टम डिफाइंड, जैसे कि मैंने आपको बताया. सिस्टम डिफाइंड होता है, ठीक है. तो इस तरीके से होता है हमारे पास फंक्शन एंड फार्मूलाज. फार्मूलाज इज द कम्बिनेशन ऑफ द मल्टीपल फंक्शन, एंड द फंक्शन इज अ सिस्टम डिफाइंड फंक्शन विच इज प्री बिल्ड अवेलेबल फ्रॉम द माइक्रोसॉफ्ट एक्सेल साइट, राइट. सो यहाँ पे दो तरीके के होते हैं, जैसे मैंने देख लिया अभी. और यहाँ पे अगर हम बात करें सॉरी, तो यहाँ पे अगर हम बात करें एक्सेल फार्मूला सेंटेक्स की, अगर हम बात करें, अगर एक्सेल फार्मूला के सेंटेक्स की अगर हम बात करें, जो कि सिंटैक्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, क्योंकि ये एक तरीके से ब्लूप्रिंट होता है कि किस तरीके से आप डेटा को फंक्शन को यूज करते हो, राइट। तो यहाँ पे आप देखोगे जैसे कि मैंने यहाँ पे जैसे फर्स्ट फर्स्ट आर्गूमेंट हमारा मांगता है कि इक्वल टू टाइम साइन। सो इक्वल टू साइन हमारा यूज होता है एक्चुअली टू इक्वल टू साइन। सपोज यहाँ पे मैं इसको ऐसे लिखता हूँ, अभी मैं आपको वन बाय वन सारा कुछ एक्सप्लेन करता हूँ। सो डोंट वरी फॉर इंग्लिश लर्नर, वेट, आई एम जस्ट गोइंग टू एक्सप्लेन इन हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश। So don't worry, it's not going to worry, right, for English and Hindi. So I'm going to keep the both languages here, right. So for equal sign is useful for open open the function library, right. लाइब्रेरी लाइक दिस, जैसे कि आप जब भी यहाँ पे इक्वल टू साइन प्रेस करते हैं तो यहाँ पे आपको ये सारे फंक्शन देने लग जाता है। इस तरीके से फंक्शन यहाँ इक्वल टू करें, यहाँ पे जाके इस तरीके से सारे फंक्शन आपको मिल जाएंगे, ठीक है। कुछ भी आप टाइप करिए आपको फंक्शन वहाँ से मिलने लग जाएंगे। सो इक्वल टू साइन इज एक्चुअली यूज फॉर इफ वी टॉक अबाउट द सिंटैक्स ऑफ द फंक्शन। सो इट्स गोइंग टू लाइक अ फर्स्ट वी नीड टू लाइक यूज द इक्वल टू साइन so that we are able to like type any formula here, right. And like formula like sum or anything else. So after that here you can see the open parenthesis and close parenthesis, it is used to like to pass the argument or the parameter, to pass the parameter parameters, right. So open and close parentheses used to like pass the parameters like this. When you type sum here, so here it's ask you some range like some numbers like number one, number two, these kind of the things. And after that you are going to just close that parenthesis and hit the enter. So here you can see exactly here the 0, right. So this is the way we use open and close parentheses for our function. And after that we use the comma for separator separator, right, separator, okay. So sorry guys. So we use the comma for the separator. And finally the for range we use this is called the um, uh, combination where this is called the range. For range uh, operator, for range operator we are going to use this semicolon, right. सो हेयर सिंटेक्स की अगर हम बात करें, यहाँ पे हम इक्वल टू साइन यूज करते हैं, ओपन द फंक्शन लाइब्रेरी एंड ओपन एंड क्लोज parenthesis तो यूज करते हैं टू पास द पैरामीटर और एनी आर्गूमेंट्स लाइक एनी कंडीशन। एंड वी यूज सेपरेटर फॉर कॉमा एंड वी यूज द semicolon for the range operator, right, like this. Suppose we have some data like this, we have some data, suppose this, we have some data like this, and we want to do sum. So we first need to type the equal to sign and again sum. After sum here it's asked the number one, number two. So we are going to like this to like a select all the data. So here you can see the semicolon which denote that the range operator, which is going to like a range the value from start to end, from like a range starting to end of the range, right, like this. So I believe this is going to like a clear to you guys। और जो है हम रेंज का यूज करते हैं, जो है सेमी कॉलन का यूज करते हैं रेंज को लेने के लिए, राइट। सो अभी तक हमको ये समझ में आ गया कि फंक्शन क्या होता है, टाइप ऑफ फंक्शन क्या होता है, फंक्शन और फॉर्मूला में अंतर क्या होता है, इस तरीके से, ठीक है। एग्जीक्यूशन की बात करें तो आप जो है चाहे इंटर हिट कर सकते हैं, या फिर अगर एरे फॉर्मूला है तो कंट्रोल प्लस शिफ्ट प्लस इंटर कर सकते हैं। लेकिन अभी जैसे कि हम लोग 365 यूज़ कर रहे हैं, या फिर आप अर्लियर वर्जन यूज़ कर रहे हैं सॉरी सॉरी। So suppose you are using the earlier version of Excel, so you just need to hit enter, right. So this is the way we can execute our formula, right. So Mm, so before we begin, I just want to make you guys understand with one more important thing, which is going to operator, and we are going to see some comparison operator, which is going to like very useful when we are going to like do some analytical operation, right? So ऑपरेटर कंपेरिजन ऑपरेटर की अगर हम बात करें तो जो बहुत यूज़फुल होता है, तो यहाँ पे हम देखेंगे कुछ इस तरीके से होता है. सपोज ग्रेटर देन साइन, ग्रेटर देन, greater than, and here you can see less than, like this, and mm, greater than, equal to, like this is going to greater than and equal to sign, and this is going to less than, equal to, like this, and for not equal to we use this, and for equal to sign we are absolutely use this, right? So these are the some comparison operator we are going to like see when we are move ahead in some functions. So here you can see exactly what is happening here. So before we begin with our real data, I just want to make you guys clear with one more thing, which is going to like this option here. You can see on the top, I think my cursor is visible to you guys. So here you can see this is called like a function, this is called the function bar, yeah, formula bar you can say here. And here you can see this is this is denote here insert function over here. So what you can see here when you over here, so here you can see there are a lot of function which is available in Excel. It's a pop-up, right? So you can use from here also, and absolutely you can like type any formula here also, like this. Suppose if you want to sum of this range, so here you can also write the same formula like this, sum. And here you can see one sign. Suppose we want to sum of this range, so we just need to select this range and close the brackets. And here you can see there are three options. One is function, we already seen what is function. And here you can see the enter sign. From here you can also execute your formula, and otherwise you can, if you want to cancel here, from here you can cancel also. And here you can see here the sum, which is called the name box, right? So this is the basic things. When I going to like execute this, so it's absolutely going to give you the total here. So there are the different method, but what are the like common things, I'm going to let you know guys, so don't worry about that. तो यहाँ से भी आप जाके सेम तरीके से फंक्शन को कर सकते हैं. यहाँ से फंक्शन आपको मिल जाएगा, यहाँ से आप उसको एग्जीक्यूट कर सकते हैं, यहाँ से कैंसिल कर सकते हैं. सपोज अभी आपने यहाँ पे जो फॉर्मूला लगाया है उसको कंट्रोल जेड करते हैं. अगर आप कंट्रोल जेड करते हैं इस तरीके से, फॉर मैक यूजर यू कैन डू विंडो जेड, सो ये ऑटोमेटिक हट जाएगा सब कुछ, ठीक है, अंडू हो जाएगा. आई बिलीव आई एम एबल टू मेक यू गाइज अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इट्स गोइंग टू डू एक्चुअली, राइट? So if everything is clear till here, so please comment as in the comment box, so that we can start with our real data. Please comment as or clear in the comment section, so we can start absolutely from with our with our like a um, mm, with our sample data set, which is we are going to use for our today class. सो एक बार आप टाइप कर दीजिए एस, जिससे कि हम जो है अपना आज का जो है पिज्जा डेटा सेट पे अपना जो है एग्रीगेशन एंड डिफरेंट डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ फंक्शन को हम देख पाएँ, राइट? सो आई बिलीव I am clear, everything is clear to you guys, right? Okay, so I got confirmation, yeah, everything is clear. It's going to like um, it's going to like easy, right? Once you understand the basic thing, it's going to like fun, like you can like play in park. It's going to like very like user friendly, like it's in a beginning it's looking like scary, but don't worry about that. We are going to absolutely see how the real data analyst work in a real life, right? So everything is visible, right? So तो जैसा कि आप लोग जानते हैं कि एक्सेल फंक्शंस जो हैं वो प्री बिल्ड होते हैं, राइट। सो उसको हम इसका यूज़ करके हम अपने टाइम को सेव कर सकते हैं, अवॉइड द मैनुअल एरर एंड हम डेटा को एनालाइज कर सकते हैं टू बिल्ड रिपोर्ट एंड डैशबोर्ड। हम रिपोर्ट और डैशबोर्ड को बना सकते हैं, राइट। सो अगर हम टाइप ऑफ फंक्शन की बात करें, अगर हम टाइप ऑफ फंक्शन की बात करें, अब हम देखते हैं कि टाइप ऑफ फंक्शन क्या क्या अवेलेबल होते हैं। तो अगर हम टाइप ऑफ फंक्शन की बात करें, टाइप ऑफ फंक्शन, सो टाइप ऑफ फंक्शन की अगर हम बात करें तो यहाँ पे होता है एग्रीगेट फंक्शन, एग्रीगेट फंक्शन टू समराइज आवर डेटा। मैं लिख देता हूँ यहाँ पे जिससे कि आप लोग को समझ में आए, समराइज द डेटा, राइट। एंड सेकेंड वन इज गोइंग टू कंडीशनल, conditional, and that is used for like analyze our data, analyze based on some condition. So and going to logical for decision making, we use logical function, and text function also we use text function to like a clean and format our data, and lookup function जो कि बहुत ही important है, it's going to like a very important, which is used to like a connect tables, like a join in SQL. If you talk about the term of SQL, so it's going to like a join, and some date function also we are going to see. So for time based analysis, we use some date function as well, right? So if you understand these 6 type of Excel, it's not going to like a scary for you guys, be honest. सो अगर आप ये सब समझ जाते हैं इस तरीके से तो ये आपके लिए बहुत ही हेल्पफुल होगा। और जैसा कि मैं आप लोगों को अभी जो सेल्स डेटा सेट शेयर किया था, सेल्स डेटा सेट मैंने आपको शेयर किया था आप पिज़्ज़ा का, तो ये आप लोगों को आप लोग मैं बिलीव करता हूँ कि आप लोग ओपन कर रखे होंगे उसको। तो वहाँ से हमने क्या किया है, हम वहाँ से हमने कुछ कॉलम को डिलीट किया है और फाइनली मैंने इस तरीके से डेटा बनाया है। तो मैं आपको बताता हूँ कि कैसे मैंने किया है, स्टेप बाय स्टेप मैं आपको बताता हूँ। हमने क्या लिया है, ऑर्डर आईडी, तो दिस इज़ आवर बेस डेटा। So from here you can do one thing, just select some from here to 51 some chunks of data, so we can absolutely do something with our data, right? So just copy and paste in any sheet like this, paste paste in value format. Just from here you can paste in value format like this. uh, from here we are also going to like revise our previous concept as well, right? So it's going to like very easy, don't worry about that. So I believe everyone able to like follow the same, and if you guys confirm me, so we can like start, so we can like start. So please confirm in the chat, you guys are doing the same, or I'm just going or I can move forward. तो एक बार आप कंफर्म कर दीजिए कि आप लोग कर रहे हैं, फॉलो कर रहे हैं, या फिर मैं आगे जो है कैरी ऑन करूँ और चीज़ों को। तो एक बार कंफर्म कर दीजिए अगर आप लोग भी कर पा रहे हैं, साथ ही साथ कर पा रहे हैं। आई एम वेटिंग फॉर रिस्पॉन्स गाइज एक्चुअली हेयर। ओके, नो वरीज, नो वरीज। सो I have made some changes here with the data, like I have bold this I have do some formatting like this and bold this data, and also I have removed some column, and finally I have I'm just going to delete this data. Actually, this is for just understanding purpose. And here I have built this final. This is final our data set which we are going to use. So you can consider like order id, order detail id and order id, pizza category and order date and pizza size, quantity, unit price. And here I'm just going to add one more column which is called the total. So I think till here everything is clear to you guys. Okay. Okay, I'm just waiting for you guys so that you guys also on the same page so that we can start. So that we can start. Please confirm yes in the chat if you guys are like follow the same, and so that I also like make momentum on, and we will on the same page and everything is going to like easier to you guys so that you are also going to like understand the things. So please confirm me. Please confirm me so that we can move ahead. And I know it's looking like it's scary in a starting, but don't worry, it's going to easier if you follow the same, and you are finally able to like do the analysis by using the pizza data set. Okay, I found okay, everything is going to visible to you guys, and you guys are also doing the same. I believe if you want to learn swimming, you should have to jump into the pool, right? You should have to jump into the river, right? अब अगर आप डेटा एनालिस्ट बनना चाहते हैं तो आपको जो है प्रैक्टिस करना पड़ेगा, और अगर आप एक जिस तरीके से आप तैराक बनना चाहते हैं तो आपको सिंपल सी बात है, आपको पूल में या फिर रिवर में जंप करना ही पड़ेगा, राइट? विदाउट लाइक अगर आप वीडियो देख के सोच रहे हैं डेटा एनालिस्ट बन जाएंगे, या विदाउट डूइंग प्रैक्टिस यू आर गोइंग टू बिकम डेटा एनालिस्ट, सो इट्स नॉट गोइंग टू पॉसिबल, राइट? So you should have to do practice, right? So here we are going to start with our some functions with the real data set here. So suppose here I want to found the total here. So total, how we can find out? By using the quantity and the unit price. So I'm going to find out the total here. So for that we are just going to type the equal to sign, and just going to pick the first quantity and multiply by unit price like this, and just going to hit the enter. So here you can see I am able to find out the value of total like this. And once you if you want to like drag this from the bottom side, just need to click over there, or otherwise second option is just use, so just need to go in the bottom like this, control D. For Mac user it's command D, and control command up and command D for Mac user, right? For Windows user it's going to control D, right? Go in the bottom side and do the same. Otherwise you can drag by using the mouse as well, but it's not like a recommendation from my side, because we should need to do the with some like a speed also. But when we are going to like use some shortcut keys, it's going to like a easier, and it's going to like a quicker for us, right? So ऐसे करके आप जो है टोटल जो है अगर आपको टोटल निकालना है तो आपको क्या करेंगे, हमने यहाँ पे क्या किया, एक बार मैं फिर से बता देता हूँ, इसको मैं डिलीट मारता हूँ। तो फॉर हिंदी लर्नर्स, हमारे हिंदी लर्नर को बताता हूँ मैं एक बार। यहाँ पर जस्ट इक्वल टू साइन करिए, अगर हमको चाहिए टोटल, तो इसके लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा, क्वांटिटी इनटू यूनिट प्राइस हमको करना पड़ेगा। इस तरीके से करके आप जस्ट इंटर कर दीजिए। इंटर करके यहाँ से जाके आप ये जो आपको दिख रहा है प्लस आइकन, यहाँ से जाके इस तरीके से डबल क्लिक करेंगे तो ये नीचे तक चला जाएगा, राइट? सो इस तरीके से आप जो है टोटल फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं, और इसको आपको वैल्यू में पेस्ट करना है। जस्ट डू कमांड सी और कंट्रोल सी एंड control command V and paste in value. For window user, just do control C and paste with control shift V, otherwise control alt V. So from here you can also do the same and paste in value using the right click also, right? Like this, paste in value like this. So there are a lot of options available, we have seen earlier. So for that purpose I have uh, do the many things here. And here you can see I have find out some unique value here, by using the formula which is called the unique, like this. When you type unique, it's going to give you the unique data, and I want to some pizza category should be unique, so we just need to like this, and hit the enter. So from here you can see it's going to give me error. So let's me try again, just unique, and I want pizza category should be unique for our analysis, so which we are going to use in the upcoming session, right? So here you can able to find out the unique value from the pizza category. So what you should need to do, you just need to um, use the unique function here. So we also see what are the unique function. Unique function is actually going to useful for find out the unique value from the list of the data, right? सो यूनिक वैल्यू का भी, यूनिक का भी हम यूज़ करना देख लिए कि यूनिक का हम यूज़ क्यों करते हैं कि मान लो हमारे डेटा में डुप्लीकेसी है, वहाँ से यूनिक डेटा निकालना है, तो इस तरीके से हम यूनिक डेटा को निकाल सकते हैं। ठीक है, तो अभी हम बात करेंगे विदाउट एनी डिले, अभी हम जो है यूज़ करेंगे एग्रीगेट फंक्शन। सो जैसे कि मैंने यहाँ पे कुछ फंक्शन लिस्ट आउट किया था, तो सबसे पहले हम यूज़ करने जा रहे हैं एग्रीगेट फंक्शन को, राइट। यहाँ से हम जो है एग्रीगेट फंक्शन को यूज करेंगे। तो एग्रीगेट फंक्शन के पीछे हम देखेंगे कि क्या क्या एनालिसिस हम कर सकते हैं उसके साथ, ठीक है। बाय यूजिंग द एग्रीगेट फंक्शन एंड वी हैव द रियल डेटा सेल्स डेटा सेट विच इज़ रियल फॉर पिज्जा डेटा सेट। यू कैन consider it's a real data set for like industry level, right? So here you can see we are going to perform some aggregate function over here. So which is like useful for the see the overall business performance, right? Suppose we want to find out the total sale, we want to find out the total sale। तो एग्रीगेट फंक्शन को फर्स्ट हम देखेंगे, टोटल सेल्स हमें निकालना है, मान लो टोटल सेल्स हमें निकालना है, सेल्स, और उसके बाद हमको निकालना है काउंट। तो हम काउंट भी निकाल लेंगे यहाँ से, सॉरी टोटल ऑर्डर मान लो हमें निकालना है कि टोटल ऑर्डर कितना हुआ है, टोटल ऑर्डर्स, एंड वी वांट टोटल रिकॉर्ड, and we want like find the highest order value, and lowest order value, and the average order value, राइट। सो हमें क्या निकालना है, टोटल सेल्स निकालना है, टोटल ऑर्डर निकालना है, ठीक है, और टोटल रिकॉर्ड हमें निकालना है इस तरीके से, एंड टोटल ऑर्डर वैल्यू निकालना है, हाईएस्ट ऑर्डर वैल्यू निकालना है, उसके साथ हमको निकालना है कि हाईएस्ट ऑर्डर वैल्यू क्या है, लोवेस्ट क्या है, एवरेज ऑर्डर वैल्यू क्या है। तो इसके लिए हम यूज करते हैं एग्रीगेट फंक्शन को, राइट। सो एग्रीगेट फंक्शन क्या करता है, तो ये जो है आपको कैलकुलेशन परफॉर्म करके दे देगा, राइट। सो उसके लिए हम क्या करेंगे, टोटल सेल्स निकालने के लिए हम क्या करेंगे, सिंपल सा वी आर गोइंग टू यूज द फंक्शन कॉल्ड सम। तो ये सम एक एग्रीगेट फंक्शन है, यहाँ से जाके हम टोटल निकालना चाहते हैं, तो यहाँ से यहाँ तक जाएंगे, इसको पूरा सिलेक्ट करेंगे और इस तरीके से कर लेंगे। सो फॉर टोटल सेल्स वी आर गोइंग टू यूज sum function here, which is part of the aggregate function, right? Here you can see it's going to like give the value like this. From here you can also change this like this, remove. So it's going to remove like this. I think everything is going to visible to you guys, right? And I am able to make you guys uh, I think I am able to make you guys understand. If we want like find out the total orders, so for that we need to like count the number of total quantity. Here we have total quantity, and also we can find out the total number of order here. So we need to absolutely sum here, but my purpose is so you to count function how do we use. So let me do the same first. So यहाँ पे हमको टोटल ऑर्डर भी मिल गया, टोटल रिकॉर्ड हम निकालना चाहते हैं, तो टोटल रिकॉर्ड निकालने के लिए हमको यूज़ करना पड़ता है नॉट द सम फंक्शन. हम टोटल रिकॉर्ड निकालेंगे बाय यूजिंग द पिज्जा कैटेगरी. सो पिज्जा कैटेगरी के ऊपर जो है हमको जो है टोटल रिकॉर्ड निकालना है बाय द पिज्जा कैटेगरी कि कितना कितना पिज्ज़ा हमारा सेल हुआ है बाय द पिज्जा कैटेगरी, राइट. सो इसके लिए हमको ये क्या यूज़ करना पड़ेगा, हमको यूज़ करना पड़ेगा काउंट a function which is going to like ask the value first, which is going to mandatory, and after that it's going to like a optional value, right. So here just do one thing, just from here to here select all the data and close the bracket, and here you can see there are 50 record actually, right. So count a actually useful, for the any non-cell value. So where suppose we have the data and there have the any form of data, like in a text format, in a date format, in like numeric format. So for that we are going to use count a function. But if suppose we are going to use a function called for total order also, we can use for suppose if we want to like use count function here, and we just want to count this. So what it's going to give you, it's just going to give you nothing here, 0. Because why it is because the limitation of the count, because count is only able to like a find out the count for the numeric value only, right. So this is the basic difference, with the count and uh, for the count and the count a function, right. So count a function is going to useful for the non cell range, like any non blank cell we are going to count the by using the count a, and for numeric value we are going to use the count. So for highest order value we are just going to use the max function like this. So from here you can see we are going to use the max function. We are just going to use the max function like this. So find out the maximum value, order value, and for minimum same way we are just going to type the minimum function and select the range from select the range from here, minimum from here to here, and just hit the enter. You are able to find out the maximum and minimum cell, and you are also able to find out the average cell by using the function called average. By using the average function you are able to find out the sorry for that, sorry again, what happened here like this. You are able to find out the average value as well, right. So total टोटल सेल भी हम निकाल लिए, टोटल ऑर्डर भी हम निकाल लिए, टोटल रिकॉर्ड भी हम निकाल लिए, हाईएस्ट ऑर्डर वैल्यू, लोएस्ट ऑर्डर वैल्यू, एवरेज ऑर्डर वैल्यू, सब कुछ हम निकाल पा रहे हैं बाय यूजिंग द सम फंक्शन, एग्रीगेट फंक्शन, राइट. लाइक सम, count a function. We see what are the count and count a function as well. So here we have seen here we have used the sum, and again sum, count a and the max, min, and average function. We have seen these. So we should I would like to like make you guys comfortable with the count and count a function. So suppose we have the two function, one is called count and second one is called the count a function, which is going to like very useful for data analysis. So I have built this course for data analyst. So I'm making sure that everything is going to like useful for data analyst only, not going to like learn all the excel formulas which are available. So that's keeping in mind I have built this course for you guys, right. So here I'm just going to explain you what are the count and count a function. So suppose we have some data like this and this and Again we have some data like this space also, and here. So here you can see clearly by using the count. If we try to count by using count here, idly here it's a give me our give us the only the six six number right here, only six here. But if you see here are the seven in the in this range, if you see here are the seven value, right? But it's not considering the blank data, it's not considering the blank data as well, right? If anything present in the blank format, so it's not going to count it. For count a, when we are going to like use the count a function, so here like this, count a function from here to here, just do here, it's also going to give you the total. It's because count a function also not going to use the blank data. So for that we should use one more function call, that is called count blank. Count blank, by using count blank you are able to count the blank cell as well. Count blank here, from here to here, if we want to find out is there any blank cell is available in your data set or not. So here you can see clearly there are one blank data, right? Blank cell. So this is the use of count a, and count blank. Suppose this is the numeric data and this is the text format and a numeric mixed data, right? Mixed data. Here we can see here are some numeric data and some text format, some blank also. And suppose I want to find out the total from the mixed data, so we are going to use the count a function here, not going to use the count function, because count is only limited with the numeric data type. Like here we are able to find out the total 6 here, but when we are going to use the count here and just going to select this range, so we are going to get, it's going to give us the only 4. This is the major difference. You can see here clearly there are two like a string data type, which is called like a text data type. So it's not going to give us the any it's going to like skip that data and skip the black as well, right? So this is the major like different with the count and count a, and this is like a very useful function for daily data life. So make sure, सो ये डेटा एनालिस्ट की लाइफ में यूज़फुल होने वाला बहुत ही वाइडली यूज होता है व्हेन वी आर डीलिंग विद द रियल डेटा। क्योंकि हमें क्या करना होता है, हमें फाइंड आउट करना होता है सम टाइम। मान लो कोई कॉलम है, उसका कम टोटल काउंट निकालना है और हमने काउंट लगाना था, वहाँ काउंटर लगा दिया, तो इस केस में यहाँ पे हमको एरर मिल सकती है, राइट? सो वी आर गोइंग लाइक सपोज वी आर गोइंग टू deal with the wrong data, wrong insight, right? So it's going to like a very difficult to make decision by using your data because your data is wrong. So keeping this mind and right, so count and count a, we also see the count blank is useful for the count the blank cell only, right? So this is the major things I want to make you guys understand. And again I just want to move on conditional function. By using conditional function, like some conditional function. So here we are going to like do some conditional analysis here. Suppose I want to find out the mhm, classic ways and chicken wise. Suppose I want to find out the total by the classic, veg and supreme and chicken. So, by pizza category wise, I want to find out, like I want to find out the total sales uh, by the classic pizza type and total sales by the veggie pizza type and this kind of the thing. So in this case we are going to use some conditional function which is called like a sum if. Like we are going to see in this conditional function, we are going to see count if, sum if and average if type of the things, which is also very useful for आवर रियल लाइफ। तो कंडीशनल फंक्शन के अंदर सपोज हमको जो है निकालना है कि क्लासिक का कितना सेल हुआ है, क्लासिक पिज़्ज़ा टाइप का टोटल सेल कितना है, और वेजी का कितना है, सुप्रीम का कितना है, चिकन का कितना है। तो इसके लिए हम यूज करते हैं काउंट इफ, सम इफ, एवरेज इफ टाइप ऑफ formula which is going to useful for conditional based analysis, right? So suppose we are using, because the management not only interested in find out the only total, they are also interested sometime, like not in sometime in the real time, they also interested to find the in a like a category wise sale, right? So for that we are, suppose we are going to use total total by category wise, right? So for total we are going to use the sum formula, सम के साथ यहाँ पे क्या होगा, सम के साथ एक एडिशनल चीज ऐड हो जाएगा, सम के साथ इफ आ जाएगा। इफ इज यूजफुल फॉर द लॉजिकल फंक्शन, वी विल सी व्हाट आर द इफ फंक्शन एज वेल। so before this I just want to you guys let you know, for like a some conditional based analysis we use the sum if formula to find out the sum based on the sum condition. So here you can see clearly there are something here in a bottom side. This is called the range criteria and the sum range. So range is going to range where we are going to apply some criteria, like classic is our going to our criteria, and range is going to our pizza category, and the for some range we are going to use the total, right? So these are the things here you can see Excel also pop up what you should have to select the right data, right? So यहाँ पे आप देख पा रहे हैं क्लियरली, जैसे हमने सम इफ का फॉर्मूला यूज़ किया, सम के साथ कुछ फंक्शन कुछ कंडीशन लगाना है हमें, तो सम इफ का फॉर्मूला हमने यूज़ किया, और सम इफ के साथ हमको मिलता है रेंज के साथ कुछ क्राइटेरिया लगाने का ऑप्शन, उसके बाद जो है हम उस रेंज को सम अप कर पाएंगे, ठीक है? तो हम यहाँ पे क्या करते हैं, हम यहाँ पे रेंज लेते हैं सबसे पहले पिज्जा कैटेगरी को। वी आर गोइंग टू सिलेक्ट द पिज्जा कैटेगरी हेयर, फ्रॉम हेयर to here, and just press the comma for the separator, and use the criteria is going to classic. You can even like type in a hard way, other ways just go and take the reference of that cell, right? Like this, and we are interested to find the total, so we are going to just like this, and close the bracket and just enter. So here you can see you are able to find out the classic data, which is going to 688 for classic. So I'm going to give you one assignment for the veggie, supreme, and chicken. You are going to just like when you are like a do practice, so find out the sum for the veggie, supreme, and chicken here. It's a homework. So I'm going to just be the one example, and other is going to give you the homework. So if you guys are struggle, like if you guys find difficulties when you are going to like solve the homework problem, so please let me know in the same WhatsApp group, so we can conduct our doubt clear, right? So for find out the sum based on the sum condition, we are using the sum if formula. Here we use the sum if, right? And count if, we are going to like use the count if formula, count if for find like some count the order. Suppose I want to find count the orders by pizza size. So suppose we want to find out the count the orders by the pizza size. Suppose we have the available pizza size, so for this we are going to use the count if function. So I think it should here. So suppose we want to find out the count of the classic, how many classic pizza are sold. So for that we are going to use the count if function. So this is also going to like um, same like a count, but with some logic here. When you type here, you can see clearly count function. Under this you can see range and criteria. So for range we are going to like count by pizza category we are going to count. So I want to count the classic pizza, how much classic pizza are sold. So suppose you can consider quantity as one for this. Otherwise yeah. Okay, you can consider the like this. So I think here we can use count a. Count if. Okay, count if. And here we want to find out the total count quantity here with criteria is going to useful for classic, and it's going to give me the total 0. Which range we have selected? We have selected this. mm, 1 minute. Just me make sure. I just want to make sure this is classic quantity. I think here you can use like this LA classic and close, and here it's going to give me here count if, and like this, and I want classic pizza count. mm, Let me confirm first why it's happening here. So here 50, and when we type the pizza category, so it's going to give me error. So you can use like this if like this, if pizza category equal to classic, so give me count, otherwise give me space like this. And sorry, so it should be okay, but count if, and here it's asks two argument, one is range, second one is criteria. And when we are going to like give this range for count, so it's going to give me the 50. And when we apply some logic here to find out the classic data only, so for this it's going to give me the 0, but logic is the same. I think some data issue here, so please skip this as of now. And suppose I give you one more example. Suppose we have data like this. We have suppose this data, control C. That's why we should need to like keep our data clean first. So I think it's not proper clean, and here are the some okay, here are some data. And by using the count if, it's going to ask you the range of count. So it's going to range type is going to L, close, like this. So it's here it's working. So I think we have selected the wrong range, so make sure to select the right range. Count, if we want to classic count how much classic are sold, so just you should need to go down like this, and here you can here hard type like a um, classic, or just select this value and close the brackets and just hit the enter. You are able to see this is the 10 here, right? So by using this I am able to find out the how much classic pizza type of sold, right? Here it's a going to error in the previously because we are selecting the wrong range. So make sure to select the right range, right? We are selecting the wrong data here, so that's why it's going to give us the error. So make sure to uh, select the right data. It's ask you the two argument, one is like a count range and second one is the criteria. Based on the same criteria it's going to give you the count of those value, right? So हमने अभी तक क्या किया, अभी हम जो है कुछ रॉन्ग वैल्यू यहाँ पे रॉन्ग रेंज ले रहे थे, जिसकी वजह से हमको एरर मिल रहा था। बट जैसे ही हमने अपनी रेंज सही करी, यहाँ पे हमको जो है डेटा मिल चुका है। क्लासिक अगर आप देखेंगे तो 10 बार ही क्लासिक जो है सोल्ड हुआ है। इस तरीके से अगर मान लो यहाँ पे जाके अगर आप फ़िल्टर लगाते हैं यहाँ से, इस तरीके से अगर आप फ़िल्टर लगाते हैं, अगर मैं यहाँ से फ़िल्टर लगाता हूँ, सॉरी नॉट लाइक दिस, फ्रॉम हेयर यू कैन सी फिल्टर। अगर मैं यहाँ से फ़िल्टर लगा के देखता हूँ कि क्लासिक का डेटा कितना से सोल्ड हुआ है, तो यहाँ से आप जब जैसे लगाएंगे आप देखेंगे 10 डेटा है, यहाँ से आप देख लीजिए। ठीक है। सो बाय यूजिंग द काउंट इफ फंक्शन वी आर एबल टू फाउंड आउट डेटा like how much classic pizza sold. So these are the assignment for you guys, so homework for you guys. So you should use this for your homework to find out the veggie pizza category, how much veggie pizza category sold, and for other also, right? So by using the count if function we are able to like found how much pizza category sold for classic here. So again I just want to move on the next topic, for next. So suppose we want to find out the average sale. Suppose we want to found out the average sale for the classic pizza type, right? So what we need to do, we just need to use here average if formula here to found out the average sale for. So for category we should need to find out the average sale. So suppose here we want to find out the average sale for the classic. So what we should need to do, we should just type the equal to sign and type here the average function, average if here, and by using the average if, it's also ask you the something here like a range, criteria, and the average range. For range we are going to use the pizza category range, which is going to our range, first range. And for category, for criteria we are going to use the classic. And for average range we are interested to find out the average based on the total. So we are just going to select that data and just close the brackets and hit the enter. So we are able to find out the average sale price, which is going to 68, like this. So I think I am able to make you guys understand कि average x का यूज करके आप किस तरीके से एवरेज डेटा निकाल सकते हैं बेस्ड ऑन सम कंडीशन। प्रीवियसली हमने देखा था यहाँ पे 91 एवरेज आ रहा था, यहाँ पे 868 आ रहा है, क्योंकि ये क्लासिक के लिए है, ये ओवरऑल डेटा के लिए है। तो हमने देखा कि एग्रीगेट फंक्शन का यूज़ करते हैं जब हमको विदाउट एनी लॉजिक कोई चीज़ फाइंड आउट करना होता है, और हम सम कंडीशनल एनालिसिस के लिए हम यूज़ करते हैं सम इफ, काउंट इफ और एवरेज इफ टाइप ऑफ फंक्शन के। यहाँ पे और भी तरीके के हैं जैसे मिनिमम एक्स and max if and other kind of the things also. So but for today class we are just covering these things, and I just want to move for other things as well, right? So for other, like for veggie supreme chicken, it's going to home for you guys. So that you guys are also like do the some like practice, because without doing practice it's not going to like a understandable for you guys. So I think I'm able to make you guys understand, and you guys are also able to do the same. And if you guys are stuck when you are doing like homework, so please let me know in comment section, or just let me know in the WhatsApp group as well. So we seen like a conditional function, aggregate function, and next we are going to move for the logical function, which is going to very useful. Logical function, which is going to very useful for decision making, right? Because it's help business to classify your data based on the some condition, like suppose I want to add one column here, a tag column where I want to make sure, suppose कि ये हमारा जो डेटा है इसके अकॉर्डिंग हम कुछ कंडीशनल बेस, लॉजिकल बेस एनालिसिस करना चाहते हैं, तो उसके लिए हम यूज करते हैं सम लॉजिकल फंक्शन, जिसको हम बोलते हैं इफ़ फंक्शन। इफ़ इफ़ या फिर इफ्स, या फिर एक और फंक्शन होता है स्विच, बट उसको आज हम नहीं देखने वाले हैं। वी आर जस्ट गोइंग टू सी व्हाट आर द इफ एंड इफ्स फंक्शन, बट हेयर वी आर गोइंग टू जस्ट अप्लाई द to creating the some tag here, like I want to find out the if the value is this total is going to like a greater than, I just want to make sure what the greater value here, I think 100. Okay, so what I am going to do here, so I'm going to apply some logic here by typing equal to sign and using the if function. By using the if function, it's going to like give us the some logical based analysis for decision maker, right? So suppose we want to find out the some we want to tag like it's a high pay or high value or normal or something like that. So for this we are going to like use if, and the if this value is greater than 100, so it's for true value I want it's a high value, high, and otherwise it's going to, for false it's going to for give me the normal. Make sure when you're like type the data, make sure when you type the function you should have to, when you type the any numeric text in the function, you should need to use the in the same way, right? So just hit the enter and you are able to find out the tag which is like going to lesser than of the 100. So it's going to give us the normal, otherwise it's going to give us the high. So based on the this we are able to like find out the some tag based analysis, like we are find out the some high value or the low value. So this is the use of the if function, if is actually useful for the logic based analysis. And again I just want to move on the next function, which is called the text function. And text function is actually very useful function, and text function is actually very useful for the data cleaning. So डेटा क्लीनिंग के लिए हम जो है टेक्स्ट फंक्शन का यूज करते हैं। टेक्स्ट फंक्शन के अंदर क्या क्या आते हैं, टेक्स्ट फंक्शन के अंदर आपका जो है आता है लेन आ गया इस तरीके से, और आपका लेफ्ट, राइट, मिड, और ट्रिम, ट्रिम, अपर, लोअर, एंड इस तरीके से प्रॉपर। तो इस तरीके से फंक्शन जो है टेक्स्ट फंक्शन के अंदर आते हैं। टेक्स्ट फंक्शन के अंदर वी कैन सी लेन, लेफ्ट, राइट, मिड, ट्रिम, अपर एंड लोअर और प्रॉपर टू make our data clean, like suppose when we are get the data very messy, like with some space, some extra spaces, or some like um, some like we should need to like a clean, or many things we should need to do before do analysis with our data. So for that purpose we use the text function. So suppose we use the trim function. So we use the trim function. Suppose by using the trim function, suppose we have one data here. Suppose dream, we have dream. Here you can see, if I count the number of dream, so here you can hmm. If we count the number of character here, so here, sorry, for dream, count a, because it's a numeric value, so here it's going to give us the, sorry, find out the lane for this. So here you can see these are five character of five character in the dream. But if we have a one space here like this, and a one space here like this, and hit enter, it's give us the seven. By using the trim here, you are actually able to do the cleaning of your data like this, and trim, and just do this, and here, and again find out the length. So you are able to find out the 5 here. It's a remove the extra spaces from the right and left side. So for that purpose we use trim. And we also use like a upper, like for we have some data like dream, and I want to make it uppercase. So I want to make it uppercase. So what you should need to do, you need to use the upper formula, which is called upper, and select the dream and just close, and you are able to make it upper. If you want to do in lower, just do this like this, and you are able to do the lower. It's already in lower. So, and if you want to do proper mean, proper here, it's only as the one argument. And here, if I want to do in a proper, it's going to like give us the dream D in the capital, and other in a small letter. So by using the text function we are able to like clean our data. Suppose if we have any struct spaces here in a classic or anything else, so we are just going to use the trim function here, and it's going to remove that stress spaces from the data. So for cleaning purpose we use the text function. And suppose we use the left lane function to find out the length of the data like this, we have seen earlier like this. We want to find out the um, uh, number of length, so we use the length function here. For left and right, suppose we have some data like homework, you can consider homework. And by using the left, it's asked you two argument. Number one is text format, because it's text function, it's asked you some text. And suppose I want to this text and ask the number of character. So for number of character here I am going to hard code it, it's a 4. Suppose I want to 4 value from the left side, and just click, and here you can see it's just separate the home here. Like this we are using the text function for our data cleaning purpose. So do not worry, when we are like doing the our project for data for um, excel, so we are going to see each and everything again, how we clean our data, because cleaning is the most important part of our life. And we should use clean in a daily basis, because without doing cleaning it's not going to data useful for data analyst or data science or any team, right? So because the data is generated from the different sources, so data are very messy. It's contain like a lot of spaces or blank value, everything. So we will see how we will like clean our data by using text function as well, and by using the some extra things which is called the um, get data option from private in a like in a Power Query, we will see how to clean our data for advanced in advanced class, right? So it's a normal class, so don't worry, don't take in that way. And we also talk you some function which is called the date function. Now let's jump on the date function. जैसा कि लेन फंक्शन हमने देखा जो कि हमारे डेटा को क्लीन करने के लिए यूज होता है, उसके अंदर हमने देखा अपर लोअर प्रॉपर लेफ्ट लेन राइट मिड क्या होता है, ट्रिम क्या होता है। तो ट्रिम को यूज करते हैं एक्स्ट्रा स्पेसेस को हटाने के लिए। और अभी हम मूव करते हैं डेट फंक्शन के ऊपर। डेट फंक्शन के अंदर हम देखेंगे कि जब भी हमको टाइम बेस कुछ एनालिसिस करना होता है तो इन दिस केस वी आर गोइंग टू यूज आवर डेट फंक्शन, राइट। सो इसमें क्या होता है, इसमें होता है कि सपोज मुझे डे निकालना है। ये हमारे पास जो डेटा है ये ऑर्डर डेट के अंदर से यहाँ पे मैं थोड़ा सा ऐड कर लेता हूँ कुछ और कॉलम। तो इसके लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा, कंट्रोल शिफ्ट प्लस 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 राइट दिस। आई थिंक आई हैव एक्सप्लेन इट in our previous session, so how we can add or remove the columns here. So I think I'm able to make you guys understand. So find out the date based analysis, we time based analysis, we use the date function here. Suppose our reports we need to do analysis based on some monthly basis and weekly basis or daily basis. For that purpose we are going to use our date function. We will see in in our project as well, where we are going to use some database analysis. So suppose I want to find out the day from the order date. Here you can see. So for that we are going to use the function called day, and we are going to just take this range and just close this, and you are able to get the one is going to give us the day for that purpose here, because one is for every data here, so we are able to get the one here. And suppose we want to month also, so day is going to give us the a date like 1 2 3 4, and it's not going to give us the date and day name like a name of the month, name of the week. It's not going to give us. So for that we use the text function as well, right? So don't worry about that. So we will see also again when we are doing our project. So for month we are just going to use the function called month, yes month, and here from order date column we just need to select and close the parenthesis, and here you are able to see month is also Jan, so it's give us the one, right? And for year you can, for year you just need to type the year here and find out the year, and you are able to find out the year as well, right here in this. So by using the some date function you are able to find out the day month year. And you can also use the today function here to find out the current date. So by using the today equal to today, you are able to find the today date as well, right? So this is the things, and there are a lot of other functions as available like a date diff and something like that, date add. We will see each and every function in upcoming videos. And uh, so we will see how we use the function to do with our real data set. And I think we have done with our today's agenda, and I'm able to make you guys understand what are the function and why we use function. And with the real data set, please do practice and ask me anything if you guys are able to, if you guys are not able to do anything. So I have give you some homework as well. And for tomorrow's session we are going to see the most awaited and a very powerful topic, which is called the lookup function lookup function. And under the lookup function we are going to see the vlookup xlookup, and other function as well, right? So tomorrow session is going to proper on the lookup function, like because lookup is a very important function and we use in a daily basis. And we will also see, I think in upcoming video we will also see pivot table as well. And after that we will make our um, one project on Excel by using the pizza data set और अदर data set. I'll let you know guys. So with that, thank you very much. मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट सेशन में जिसमें हम बात कर रहे होंगे बी लुकअप और एडवांस लुकअप के तरफ, जिसके अंदर लुकअप और एक्स लुकअप को हम देख रहे होंगे, ठीक है। तो उम्मीद करता हूँ आप लोग को अच्छे से समझ में आया होगा। आप प्रैक्टिस करेंगे, जो कुछ भी आपको नहीं समझ में आया है एक बार आप जो है हमारे उसमें जो है क्या बोलते हैं कि व्हाट्सअप ग्रुप में एक बार बता दीजिएगा कि आपको ये टॉपिक में स्ट्रगल हो रहा है, तो हम आपको जो है बता देंगे कि किस तरीके से जो है हम डाउट क्लियर में उसको सेशन में डाउट क्लियर सेशन में उसको हम टैकल कर लेंगे, जो भी प्रॉब्लम होगा हमारा, ठीक है। तो विद डैट थैंक यू सो मच। मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट सेशन में जिसमें हम बात करेंगे कुछ और पावरफुल टॉपिक के बारे में। 2-3 क्लास और बची है, उसके बाद हम जो है एसक्यूएल की क्लास स्टार्ट करेंगे, जो कि एब्सोल्युटली वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट है फॉर डेटा एनालिसिस, राइट। विद दैट थैंक यू वेरी मच, बाय बाय, मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट सेशन में।